dampeners. Cut into feed. Begin transmission.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. We're right at noon. Good to see everyone. You're watching Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures, and this is the Sunday Hangout. I'm your host, Bill. I just got a fresh cup of coffee made, and we're ready to get started today. Who do we have in the chat? Figuratively speaking, Shaitan's Hammer, Radical Mom. Boy Mama hopped in for a minute. She's going out today, but she's going to watch the replay. Thank you, thank you. Boba Hicks is here. Good to see you, Boba Hicks. And of course, Nightbot in, giving all those tips of what to do. Let him do his thing. He'll do it every 30 minutes, so hopefully he's done. And I am present, says Gojitron. Good to see you, Goji. Hope you guys enjoyed last night's show. We had a good time last night. We got well over halfway towards our weekend goal on Super Chats, so that's great. Hey, what's going on there, Mrs. Weird Fantastic Toys? I hope you're having a good day at work today. I hope to see you tonight. The subscriber goal is still sitting at 919. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit the subscribe button. It is down below if you're watching on YouTube. And we would love to have as many subscribers as we can. We're on our way to 1,000. And I hope to hit that before the end of this year. I'd like to hit it by summer. And if we go the way we have been, we probably will. But I know what happens in the summertime. People tend to get out and have fun, touch some grass, go do things, go be with their families and everything. So, you know, it can be kind of slow in the summer and spring. So, what do we got going on today? Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to thank all of you guys that have helped out with those super chats last weekend and into this weekend. Sue Studio, Nightwing, Radical Mom, Motu Joneser, Ocean Breathe Salty, Gojitron, I Like Salt, Giltster 37, Mike Fee, A World Made of Cardboard, and figuratively speaking, thank you so much, all you super chat all-stars who are behind me getting a brand new computer rig for in here to try to solve some of the issues that we have, especially at night when I have a guest host on. And we've got some brand new music and fun. And there is the list right now. Last night we showed the Calypso singer. Angie Baby is on there, of course. And I got busy today and added Danny Boy on there because everybody's been wanting me to put Danny Boy on there. So there it is. I actually got that done today. And we got a brand new Weird-Oh tune up there with Digger the Way Out Dragster. You can show me Shogun Warriors. I'll give you money. I'm a cheap date. Yeah, I'm more than happy to do that for you there, Gojitron. You just do what you need to do, and I'll do what I need to do and make that happen for you, brother. Yeah, Radical Mom, we got lots of music going on. Mrs. Weird Fantastic Toys wants Danny Boy. All right, guys. I got some things we want to go over today, but let's go ahead and look at Danny Boy, our new video for the day. So I will go over here to the video list, and I will get Danny Boy all queued up for you guys, and we'll do a sneak peek at Danny Boy real quick. I want Danny Boy says Mary Otwall. Okay. All right, guys. Radical Mom wants him. My wife wants him. Gojatron. We'll get you hooked up with some Shogun Warriors. And here we go. Let's do some Danny Boy real quick.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone, and all the roses falling. It's you must go, and I must buy. But come back when summer's in the meadow. Oh, when the valley's hushed and white with snow, I'll be in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when he come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead instead, I will maybe you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear the soft you tread above me, and all my grave warmer, sweeter be, for you will live and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
I would like to thank you very, very much for this. I wasn't expecting you to get it. So I thank you very, very much. Gojatron.
And there we go. We got the show started out with a little bit of music here in the beginning. We had 2 super chats. We had Radical Mom came in with a Canadian $10 super chat. Thank you so very much. And then Gojatron came in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Gojatron. I appreciate that. What's up, Gap After Dark? Good to see you, man. Glad you decided to join us today. So we're at $40, getting very close to the weekend goal. I mean, I only need $10 more today, and I think we can do that if we try hard enough. And I'm certainly going to do my best. Now, what is going on today? Well, you know, I do like to talk about my toys and everything, but I woke up this morning and I started doing my pre-show like normal, you know, and actually making these videos that you see, the new ones that I've done, like Danny Boy. And then after I got my thumbnail made for it, I went ahead to the YouTube there. Thank you there, Gojatron. It's right over here, where you can see it right up above me right here. The Gojatron has donated that $1.99 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. But anyway, you know, I was setting up my YouTube for the live stream today, and I had to make my thumbnail and put it up, and then I share it around a little bit so that folks on different medias can see it. Check your behind the scenes. Should be a notification for a super thanks on a video. I will certainly do that, Shaitan's Hammer. Thank you so much. That reminds me. Thank you, Shaitan. You can go in and do a super thanks. You find the heart with a $sign in it down at the bottom below the video. You click on that, and it gives you a chance to do a super thanks. And that's like a super chat in the comments for the video. And I will check that, Shaitan's Hammer, and I will certainly answer that. I always answer them all. Now, what was I getting at? Well, when I shared it to Twitter, which I don't hang out on Twitter, guys. I don't do that. Only thing I ever do is share stuff. But when I went to my page there, I saw a notification from Scott Nylick, better known as Spectre Creative here on YouTube. His channel's been struck again by the same person in question. I don't normally go into YouTube drama, but I do want to show you guys how easy it is for a creator to have everything that they've done destroyed by one person being malicious. So I was going to go over here and show you what Scott had posted. Gerard Kane, good to see you, sir. Thank you for joining us today. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please go and do so and help the channel out. Thank you so much. Glad you could be here with us today, Gerard Kane. All right, so let me pull this up and we'll look at this together. So it says, for your information, YouTube subscribers, I got another strike from the figure in question, which means the channel is back to being on probation, not gone, but I can't release any new videos until the strikes are removed by Ethan, that's figure in question, or overturned by YouTube. Nothing I can do. Thanks for all your support. So I thought to myself, what happened this time? I have no idea. So I thought it might be a good idea to go over to the figure in question's page to see if he's ever addressed this. He hasn't in the past. Well, I got over there to his page, and there, lo and behold, he has posted something on March the 8th. Okay? So what's he talking about here? About this Spectre Creative thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing. If you want to look at it, you certainly can. That would be on the figureinquestion.com, which is his blog. He claims that Scott's stealing images from him, and he's filed YouTube strikes against him. He never even tried to work it out with the guys, from what I understand. Now, well, let's see what his side of the issue is. Let's just scan this for a minute. Been a situation of note concerning me, this site, a couple of YouTube channels, Scott Nylick of Spectre Creative, and of course the Junk Man got involved in that. Darren Chambers decided that this was bullshit, just like I do. And he reached out to this guy and didn't get any answer from him, so he put a video up about it. It's worth looking at. And a lot of accusations regarding what's going on with copyright claims against Spectre Creative Channel. I thought I'd take some time to give my account of the events that have transpired. All right, well, let's see what you got to say. Hopes of clearing things up. Well, if you're still striking the man after all this is over with, then something else is going on here, buddy. You need to come a little cleaner. Let's see what else he's got to say, because this is way too long to read the whole thing. He's wordy here. At end of January, Vector Creative was using some of my images in a thumbnail on one of their videos. Checked out the video and found that it was using one of the photos from my 90s Electra review as part of the custom thumbnail. As well as within the video proper, I also discovered the video included no credit to me for use of said photo. I decided to dig a little deeper into his channel and found 81 instances of my photos being used in 68 of his channel's videos. So, who gives a fuck? I got photos out the ass over there on my blog that anybody can go and use because I have a Creative Commons copyright on that shit. You go use it to your heart's content. I don't care. No, idiot. All right, moving on. On 68 of his channel videos, none of these featured credit for me or my use of photos. 48 of the 81 instances removed or obstructed my watermarks. Why even bother putting watermarks on this shit in the first place? People are going to use images. They go to Google Images. They see an image that they would like to use. They grab it. That's the way the internet's worked for years. And I've been on this goddamn internet for a long time. Sorry, excuse my language. Moving on down, over the course of 10 days, I submitted a total of 30 removal requests through YouTube in smaller batches. YouTube decided in my favor and the videos were removed. Based on these removal, it seems that YouTube decided to grant copyright strikes to Spectre Creative's channel, leading to the channel being marked as terminated on February the 2nd. Now, I remember when that happened. It's weird how people don't understand how the internet works. Yeah, that's right, Shaitan. It's messed up. For his part, Scott put out a tweet that afternoon about the removal. He did. And I had come out of nowhere and that he was sure the matter would be easily resolved. I was contacted by Scott via email, and I'm not going to read all that because he's basically telling the guy, hey, come on, work with me here. That's basically what he's saying here. I asked for professional favor to channel a source of my claims for clients for consulting business. It needs to be a tool to make a living. He makes his living using this. Yeah, YouTube will strike anything, brother. They certainly will. Let me move this chat up off my frame there. All you got to do is file a strike, and YouTube strikes. They don't fall on the side of the creator. They fall on the side of the striker, not the strikee. As this message came in on 10 p.m. Sunday night, I'm the father of two with a full-time job. I'm unable to respond to Scott the next day. Well, yeah, okay, I'll give him that. The next day was when Junkman became involved. That morning, Junkman reached out to me via direct message on Twitter and sent the following, hey man, what's going on with copyright strikes? So Junkman decided to ask him what's going on, okay? And, of course, he claims that Junkman claimed that he was made 100 copyright strikes, and in second, over 100. Both of these numbers are far larger than the 30 claims I actually made. He made over 81. It came pretty damn close to 100. Junkman was probably just, being hyperbolic about it, but that's okay. All right, so at almost 5 o'clock my time, Junkman reached out to me with an email trying to get his side of the story. And I was on my way home from my job when this message arrived. I had no chance to respond to him. Well, if you got the message, you could have pulled over and just gave him a quick look. I gotta go home. When I get home, I'll get back with you and we'll discuss this. I bet you if he had done that, Junkman wouldn't have gone ahead and put his video out, but he did. But Junkman called him some nasty names. Nasty names like what? Like you're a butthole for doing this? That's not a nasty name. That's just what happened. That's what is. All right, and made some derogatory comments about my work. Yeah, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I've watched the video. I can't really remember if it was really derogatory, but if he said that your figure photography isn't the greatest in the world, then that's not derogatory. That's just what it is. It's good photography, but it's not the best in the fucking world. It's not worthy of you putting watermarks on it and claiming copyright strikes against another channel. That's BS in my opinion. So after Junkman's involvement, Scott sent an email, and he responded with 2 more emails, blah blah blah, and my response. And look too long, didn't read. I can't read all that, and I'm not going to, but you can if you want to. Scott's response, and he posted 3 posts on his Twitter account, letting everybody know what the hell is going on with his channel. I sent Scott the following 2 messages. All right, let's see what the first one here says. Thank you so much for making these posts and clearing up the situation. Appreciate the work to solve in a civil manner. Start the process in to clear things up. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. And put together video information so that I can give you a list of the issues. And it'll be, okay, so there we go. All right, so what else we got here? Another one here. I've retracted my request, he says. Okay. All right. And the last one here, retracted my request. It appears your channel's back up. I'm attaching a spreadsheet. They're making on videos submitted takedowns for. All right. So send him a list. All right. And here's how chain played out the rest of the day. Back and forth, back and forth. We can read that at some other time. I'm not reading all that. Look at all that crap. Between emailing to him and his response back, Scott posted the following tweet. Thank you to all my subscribers and support for helping me get my channel back. I still don't have the dashboard, but I'll get a video explaining the whole thing in the meantime. Junkman has a great video that pretty much sums it up how I felt. This tweet directed the supporters to Junkman's video on the subject. So, Darren was trying to be a friendly YouTube channel to a YouTube channel in trouble. Here I am. Will I get something from this asshole? I don't know. Maybe. Fuck him. I got one. You know, yeah. Ethan, you can go eat a dick, man. Let's keep on going. I'm sorry. I'm getting really worked up on this. All right. So as a reminder, the video contains misinformation about the situation. Encourages. No, it doesn't encourage any harassment toward you. And I don't encourage anybody to contact this butthole. Let these guys work it out between them. I just want you to see all this BS that's been going on. Scott's email came after he regained access to the dashboard. At the same time, he sent me the email. Scott also posted a video regarding the claims, stating I was attempting to hold his channel hostage, and that I had no claims to the photos, and that his use is completely protected under the fair use document, which it is. And YouTube sided on him for that, folks. Just so you know. At this time, I reached out to YouTube's copyright department again, explaining the situation, asking if they could look back in the original, basically making brand new claims. All right, so that basically what he's saying here is after YouTube ruled in Scott's favor, he went back and claimed shit one more time. Because when you contact them about that, it's making claims. Okay, just so you know. So here he goes, more claims. Blah, 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 back and forth. During this time, he also put a post on Twitter accusing me of blackmail. So I opted not to respond to him on the subject. Following that, he filed counter notifications through YouTube, again claiming fair use document. Here are the statements attached to those counter, and this is what YouTube had to say to him. And as you can see, the story shifts over time. No, it doesn't. It's pretty clear on the course of claims. I reached out to YouTube, who informed me that unless I was planning to pursue proper legal action against Scott, the videos would be reinstated. Ha! How about that? I didn't feel it was really worth the hassle, so I didn't seek legal action, which is how the channel went back up. Despite Scott's claim, there's no point in the process that YouTube disapprove the photos of mine or imply that I was unable to not hold copyright on them. They didn't side with him. They simply didn't take further action since I opted not to sue him. And that's pretty much it, he claims. Yeah, lots of automatic processes so to gum up the works. That's correct, Shaitan. So, this is how quickly a YouTube channel can get thrown into disarray. Okay, this is the kind of crap that we have to deal with. All it takes is one person with an agenda, and your channel is toasted. And us little guys, I mean, I don't even have enough money to buy a brand new computer. I'm sitting here begging for money over the weekend and got $42 so far, trying to get towards my weekend goal of $50. So that I can put it in my savings account towards a new computer. Can I afford a lawyer to protect myself against a lawsuit or to initiate one on my behalf against somebody like this right here? No. So what happens to me if it happens to me? I'm gone, Jack. And don't get any freaking ideas. Don't get any ideas. If you don't like me, just don't watch the damn channel. Go somewhere else. Leave me alone. Let me play with my toys. And let me have music and fun with my friends and interact with my chat and the people that I enjoy being with, and leave me the hell alone. Don't get any ideas. But this is how quickly something can go down. He claims copyrights on photos of toys he didn't make, of characters he didn't create, Good luck on taking it. Well, that's why you can't sue him. I mean, you could, but you wouldn't get anywhere, and you would lose a lot of money doing it. Totally ridiculous. I don't think there's been very many human beings at YouTube involved in this. Maybe one or two. I mean, somebody went over there and added the YouTube team about this, and that's ridiculous too. Okay, so if you get a claim on your channel, if you go to YouTube and dispute the claim, you get an automatic denial of your dispute by a robot. No human being ever sees any of that. So how do you get a human being involved? Well, you got to go to Twitter and at the YouTube team. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why should I have to go to a separate platform to get a human being? Why can't I get the human being on the platform that I'm on where it's happening? It's just, it's ridiculous. And of course, I'm all worked up about that, so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to play something fun in the video list just for myself, so that I can calm down a little bit after seeing all that. I made a quick video with Huey's, not Huey's Hut Rod, but Digger. We did Huey Hut Rod last night. So let's take a look at Digger real quick and see what's going on with him. Let's see. Somebody has sent a super chat. Very strange how they tangle X up in the process. Yeah, well, what do you want to get X involved for? Twitter or whatever crap Elon Musk wants to call it these days. But yeah, it's crazy, man. But anyway, let's look at Digger the Way Out Dragster and let me calm down a minute, and we'll get back to toys and fun.
We know a guy with a real cool scene. He roams the streets in his wild machine with a full race engine and wheels of mag. He spends every night just looking for drags. Digger the Way Out Dragster with a gear shift knob high above the floor. Win every race by a length or more. He's always beaten every racing team with two big slicks and a head full of steam. Digger the Way Out Dragster. Anywhere there's a race you'll find him there. Any time of day now he doesn't care. One thing for sure, he always tries to win, and if you aren't convinced, you'll have to go him again. Of all the kids, he's the fastest around. Race after race, he always shuts them down. Every night he's the king of the street. He's the Way Out Dragster who can't be beat. Digger the Way Out Dragster. In his wild machine with a full race engine and wheels of mag. He spends every night just looking for drags. Digger the Way Out Dragster. Anywhere there's a race you'll find him there. Any time of day now he doesn't care. One thing for sure, he always tries to win, and if you aren't convinced, you'll have to go him again. Of all the kids, he's the fastest around. Race after race, he always shuts them down. Every night he's the king of the street. He's the Way Out Dragster who can't be beat. Digger the Way Out Dragster.
And I'm back. I've calmed down a little bit. Had a little bit of fun music there to soothe the nerves there. Looking at the model kit of Digger the Way Out Dragster, which I put together, painted, and put together, built. So I've had that model kit for a while. I've got another one that I haven't put together called Davey. He's a motorcyclist. And I want to do that someday, but I got to get a chance to do it. And I'm so busy with work and trying to do this YouTube channel and making videos that I don't get a chance to do little hobbies and crafty stuff like that. Even doing my custom work with figures and stuff kind of takes a back seat when you're trying to do all this. Maybe I can do a live stream of actually doing that, but I've tried that before. I think I put a model kit together live on the air and ended up breaking it and having to repair it right there live on the air. I don't like doing that. Ooh. So are you guys having a good time today? I hope you are. Talking about Todd McFarlane's Superpowers toys, I'm very, very excited because as we get closer to the month of April, that next wave is going to issue. And of course, it's got the Brainiac brain chip in it, which I've already got one over here, but I've got one ordered from them. And there's 2 versions of that, and I've got them both coming, plus that bug ship with Blue Beetle. And I'm very excited about that, and I can't wait to see that. I've also been over to the Big Bad Toy Store, and I had a pile of loot going on over there. And I've released my pile of loot. So there's some cool stuff that's going to be here next week for us to look at. So I really can't wait. I normally don't collect Marvel Legends, but there's some fantastic. A lot of work what I do. Yes, it is, Radical Mom. It takes a lot to keep one of these channels going. It takes a little bit of change out of your own pocket. And that's why the creators, have to be, would like to be monetized so that they can get a little bit of that ad revenue, which I can get if I get the 1,000 subscribers. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You should invest in crypto, fruits and vegetables, and NFTs, meat farmers. No, thank you. Finally got a web store. Yeah, I didn't get web store. He wasn't one of the figures that was on my to-do list to get, but he's a lot of fun with this little string that you can pull and make him go up the string. It was nice that they included that little play feature on him. I like the play features. A lot of people don't really care for the play features that are in the Superpowers figures, but I like being able to make their little arms move or their legs move. Yeah, I had him as a kid, and that's what I did. I tried to focus on the figures that I had as a kid, or the figures that when I was a kid I wished they had produced, like the green sorceress or goddess, however you want to call her. I call her sorceress because that's what she was called in that first book. And a savage He-Man, a barefoot He-Man with a loincloth on, with no armor on, with a spear in his hand, who's leaving his tribe and saying goodbye to them to go in search of high adventure and save Castle Grayskull from the forces of evil and protect it from Skeletor. That's the kind of stuff I wanted as a kid and didn't get, but I was able to get as an adult through making custom figures. Are there any figures in the line that you are waiting for that haven't been released yet? Just give me a chat down there and let me know. I was able to grab 3 of the Long Box Heroes Rocketeer figures that Toy Auto Design Big Bad had a restock of them. They did. And I don't know if they're still up or not, but you got them while the getting was good. I've got the Rocketeer, and it's a really, really nice figure. It's based on the comic version, not the movie version. So it's got the big rocket pack like he had in the comic on his back. So you'll enjoy that one. And he also includes that Mauser, that pistol that he had, which you can't get if you go to McFarlane Toys. Yeah, Rocketeer, absolutely awesome. I also got the Tick and the Goon coming. Those were the other 2 figures in that line that I wanted to pick up and had on pre-order for quite some time. George Valentine, good to see you, sir. Good afternoon, good sir, in chat. Yeah, you missed our epic Bill rant just a minute ago. That'll stay up here for perpetuity because, I want to see what becomes of this whole situation. So, I'm curious. I mean, the only thing I think Scott can do to shut this guy down is to actually take him to court. And I don't know if Scott's got the money for that. He's got more than I do. That's for damn sure. But I don't know. We'll see. But back to the toys. I was excited to see them release some of the figures that they have in the Origins line, and everything else that's going to be coming out is probably going to be basically the Mattel Creation stuff. I don't know if I took all that stuff down or not. I had some stuff up at one time. Let me see if I put it over here. I got a guest presentation here. Put myself into this scene here, and I'll see if I left up any of those pictures that I had up. Did I take those down? I had that up there, so we know what's going on with the superpowers coming up. The Wave 8 that's going to come out after this next release. We got Booster Gold, Metamorpho, Guy Gardner, Batman Dark Knight Returns. I've ordered all that. Didn't order the black suit Mana, but I did order the Fleischer variant Superman. And I don't have the one that shows, I think it was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that they're doing with a black Batwing, a black Whirly Bat, and the black Batman all together in one pack. Let me run over here. Joneser's not here, so I can go ahead and take that off of there for now. See if I put it over here. Yeah, here we go. This is a list of the figures that Mattel Creations have not released yet. Now, some of these have already been teased, like Extendar down there. I'm particularly interested in Rio Blast and possibly Modulok. 3-pack Bat vehicles. That's correct, sir. Hey, World Made of Cardboard. Good to see you, sir. We're just talking about some Masters of the Universe and a little bit of superpowers here today. A lot of people are interested in Megator and Titus. I'm curious what you guys think. Are they going to release full-size, big figures of those, or are they going to be like the Andre the Giant figure that was in the WWE Superstars line, where they're not really that big? Some people are interested in getting that Hurricane Hordak. I don't know about Laser Light Skeletor and Laser Light He-Man. If they do those are going to have to be deluxe figures, and they have to have the batteries in them to do the action feature, I would think. Modulok, I'm all in on. I already have a Gwildor. Yeah, the Gwildor was from Masterverse. The reason it's on this list apparently is because they haven't released an Origins version of him. I don't care anything about Gwildor personally, or the Twistoid or Roton or Stondar, or any of that stuff. And of course, there's these guys. Now, Gojitron, help me out here. There is another toy line, not Mattel related, that has released these figures recently, if I'm not mistaken, because these figures weren't in the Masters of the Universe line originally. They were part of a different toy line, and Mattel bought the rights to it and released them as Masters of the Universe. Weren't Megator and Titus supposed to be around 12 inches? Yes, that's correct, John. They would have been some big figures, and they were released overseas, just not here in America, and they're very hard to find. But I'm not interested in Meteorbs, but there are those who would be, so I don't know. Hey, Gilster, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Meteorbs were made by Bandai, says Gojitron. Thank you, Gojitron. And were they called Meteorbs, or were they called something else by Bandai? I'm curious. And what is the toy company that has re-released them here recently, possibly in different colors? I know you showcased them on your channel. They're called Tamagoras. Okay, cool. And do you think that Mattel should try to get the rights to that and release the Meteorbs in the Masters of the Universe line? I don't have an opinion on that. I probably wouldn't be interested in buying them, but I know that there are probably those who would be. I'm curious about your thoughts on that. And if you're watching the replay, just hit the comment box. We need comments. Paul's never seen those before. Yeah, they were towards the end of the line. They weren't something that I was interested in because I was a grown-up at that point and had gone off to serve the nation. And that's why I never collected them. I can vaguely remember them. I found a knockoff set on Amazon, but Bandai still makes new ones once in a while. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was asking about the knockoff set. Are they these figures, or are they just pure knockoffs where they're not really reusing the molds on these? They're making their own molds like them. Comatoid has my body shape. Oh, John. I do know there's a Hordak coming in the Turtles line. Okay, interested in that. And yeah, I got the T-Law from the cartoon line. That is a beautiful figure, by the way. It really is. Honor You 83, good to see you. Has no interest in the media orbs, nor do I, sir. You're right there with old Bill on that one. Now, here's something else that I think they need to release, and they need to release several different ones of these, and that's weapons packs. Web store, $24 on Amazon. Okay. All right, so he wasn't one of those that was hard to find, I suppose. I know, I think I saw Spike Orr at Walmart one time. I didn't buy him either. But, that doesn't mean you can't buy him. I'm not interested. Yes, weapons packs. Weapons packs need to be done. And I mean all the weapons that have been with figures, armor and stuff like that. They need to do different weapons packs with these in them and maybe swap up the colors some. That would be kind of cool, so that you could work on making some custom stuff without having to buy a whole figure just to get the stuff that you need to make a custom. Need more weapons? Stat. Absolutely. Make weapons packs with weapons that haven't even been done yet. Make weapons packs with all the weapons that should have been on the Grayskull rack that wasn't included with the new Origins Grayskull. Make some more bad guy weapons so that Skeletor can have a weapons cache inside of Snake Mountain, or Hordak can over in the Fright Zone. Release the damn Fright Zone, for gosh sakes. Amazon has a lot. Hey, Webcob, good to see you, man. Has a lot of Motu from previous waves, even some Mattel Creations exclusives. Bought Lady Slither a few weeks ago. You were probably buying that from one of Amazon's partners. How much did you pay for that, by the way, Webcob? I'm curious to know. And it's good to see you, Webcob. I'm glad you decided to come and join us today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We have a subscribe button down there at the bottom below the video, and hit it if you haven't already. All glow-in-the-dark weapons pack. That would be cool, Gilster. I would like to see something like that. I thought that old Scareglow should have had a glow-in-the-dark halberd with him instead of the standard just green one. What do you guys think about that? Wants a Fright Zone, says Shaitan's Hammer. Not that I have any place to put it. Yeah. Yeah, and Paula agrees with me. We need more cool weapons for the figures to have. That would be nice. It would be, Paula. It would be. And please do support the channel. You can either join the Patreon, or you can become a channel member. Special shout out to one of my newest channel members. Screw Your Feelings became a channel member on Friday. Thank you, sir, for supporting the channel. $50 for Lady Slither because I missed it on the day of Mattel Creations. $50 wasn't bad for that figure, and that's a pretty deluxe figure, and with that snake tail and everything. Extra hands would be nice. I thought about that too, Shaitan's Hammer, and I'm glad you brought that up. Let's have a heads and hands and feet pack. How about that? So that you can swap out heads and hands and feet without having to buy a whole brand new figure. And the new WWE Superstars figures have a different hand mold, a gripping hand that's out like this right here, that was not released with any of the Masters of the Universe Origins proper figures. I would like to see a weapons pack with some hands like those that I can swap out with the figures that I already have as well. Wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, there's things that they could do to help us out that they haven't done already, and that would be nice. $1 on Amazon for $32. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I've got two $1 figures. I've got one that hasn't ever been opened. Even the shipper box hasn't been opened on that one. That was the made to order. And then there was the other one that I bought, and I've swapped the head out with a more vintage looking head on that one. Yeah, gripping hands would be cool. It would be. And they're not like the little small gripping hands for the weapons. I mean, they're like this right here, gripping hands. Moss Man, $29. That's pretty cool, man. But back to this list here. I'm hoping that they'll finish this list out. I'm especially interested in Rio Blast, Modulok. I'm kind of interested in, and maybe even Too Bad. I mean, I would like to see Too Bad, and if they do a Too Bad, they need to do the little deal where he can punch himself. Got $1 on Amazon for a good price. That's pretty cool. I was afraid $1 was going to be one of those figures that would be hard to get. I did. Well, real quick, guys, I'm gonna take us into a commercial break before we get started with some music and fun. How about entire figure blanks from Motu? That would be cool. Like some of the smaller ones, customize the whole thing. That's an idea. I know that the Toy Otter's done figure blanks on the figures that he's done, and they've released those, so that would be nice. Yeah. Let me queue up some commercials here, and we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back right after these messages and get back into having a little bit of music and fun.
And now these messages. Jake Rockwell, Ace McCloud, and Doc Terror each sold separately.
Trouble and rubber, Jake! Energize the assault mode! Let's do it! I name this Doc Terror down! Centurions! Take this! Energize the power mode! Bombs away! Fire! Now Doc Terror falls! Right, Jake? Right, Ace!
New Centurions, Jake Rockwell, Ace McCloud, and Doc Terror come as shown, each sold separately.
This is how you exterminate a bat!
Batman, this is Karen Boyd from OnStar. I gotta signal your airbag went off. Should I send for an ambulance?
Everything's fine. Send the police to Fort and Maine.
I'll contact them right away.
He'll never run.
Mask, where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
Convert Switchblade to jet mode! Surprise, Matt Tracker! It's Mayhem! Battle station! Protect your decoder, Bruce. I'm going up. Stacks ready to fire!
Mask, Switchblade, Thunderhawk, and Rhino.
Fire!
Each sold separately with action figure.
Cover me, Matt. 10-4. Sato's getting away, but you're not, Mayhem.
Mask, Switchblade, Thunderhawk, and Rhino. Each sold separately. New from Kenner.
Holy perplexity, Batman!
Let's not be wildered, Robin. A puns up, Riddler. Listen, folks, only at Zellers are you protected by...
The law of Toyland. Nobody beats Zeller's prices on toys. Nobody.
Well said, Robin. You're protected at Zellers because the lowest price is the law.
We've got Cap'n Crunch, Magnolia.
This time we'll catch him so's I can marry him. Right, Otis?
Shh, quiet. It's my arch enemy, Magnolia Bulkhead. She's after me again. Carlisle, no! One more crunchy mouthful of that Cap'n Crunch cereal, and they'll hear us for sure.
We could put more milk on it to quiet it down.
But Cap'n Crunch cereal stays crunchy, even in milk. Say, that gives me a whale of an idea.
There he is! I know that familiar crunch sound anywhere. Follow him, Otis!
Computers are coming your way.
Computers? For paying bills?
Mothers, too.
Bah, humbug.
Wow.
Let me try it.
Hack I thought joysticks are only for computer games.
A computer can get input through a joystick to write music or draw pictures, as well as play games.
Totally awesome.
But there are lots of other ways to tell computers what to do.
Like the mouse?
Right. It's an input device. The mouse is an easier way to move the cursor. You can use it to make pictures in some graphic programs, or move words around if you're using a word processor.
Neato.
Some computers have special screens that are sensitive to your touch. Choose an item from the list and touch your choice. The computer serves up what you ordered.
Is that why they call the list a menu?
Sharp thinking, Tabby. The keyboard is the most often used input device, but there are lots of others, even the light pen. It lets you draw on the screen and add color.
Wow, that's pretty.
We're the computer generation. See you soon.
And I'm back. Hope you enjoyed the quick little commercial break there. I do believe OnStar is still around. My truck has OnStar in it, but I don't use it. I'm not subscribed to it. Monochromatic screens were so old-fashioned. Well, you know, he had one of those CGI monitors, CGA, excuse me, monitors, because, you know, when he was putting the light pin on there, he was putting some colors on there. Yeah, it was cool. I thought I'd put a little education there on the end so that you guys could learn about these new things that we have called computers. And I'm kind of wanting to get me one of them things here at the house so that I can do this YouTube stuff. You know, it's kind of fun. Let's look at the music and fun list and see if you guys want anything from the list. I'm up for requests right now. As you can see, the list has grown. I had to redo the list just this morning. We've got brand new songs on there. We had a little taste of it this morning with Danny Boy. And we saw Digger the Way Out Dragster. I've got Huey's Hut Rod. We did it last night. We have some sea shanties on there. We have the Drunken Sailor, Sally Brown, and Wellerman. We have Radical Mom's favorite song, Scarborough Fair, there. Shipping Up to Eternia, where the girls play the bagpipes and the violin throughout all the dioramas and sets that I have. A beautiful song there called My Mother Told Me. It's a Viking Scandinavian song. It's beautiful with some good background music. Hoist of Colors, another nice sea shanty there. Green Sleeves, which was requested by Susudio there at one time. Karaoke Night, which All Music Fan 88 Jeff likes. I don't know if he's with us today or not. So I'm open for some suggestions, guys. If you want to see some music and fun, we'll be more than happy to get into that. And we'll take a look here at where we're at. We're at $42 towards our weekend goal. So we're less than $10 away from our weekend goal of $50. And our subscribers are sitting at 919 right now. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and support the channel that way. You don't have to hit a super chat if you want to request something from the music and fun list. We'd be more than happy to accommodate you. If you want to see some more commercials today, we'll take a commercial break at another point and see some more of those as well. But getting back over here to what you guys were talking about during the commercial break, Too Bad It's Coming, says Gojitron. The Turtles of Grayskull, Bebop, and Rocksteady is just a too bad buck. Yeah, that's correct. That's it. Gilster37 said that when Rio Blast comes, hopefully WWE Superstars will release a JBL with a white cowboy hat. There you go. Wouldn't that be nice? And then we'd have a cowboy hat that we could put onto our Rio Blast, because Rio Blast needed a cowboy hat, and he never had one because he's a cowboy. Shaitan's Hammer wants some generic 5.5. The closest are Superstars, but not really that generic, of course. Yeah, I tend to buy the Superstars to do customs with. So yeah, I've got a few extras back here. There's a couple of Superstars figures that I wished I had picked up that I haven't got yet. Rowdy Roddy Piper being one of them. I want that. I want that figure. I really do want that. And is OnStar even a thing? I think I talked about that just a second ago. Yeah, they're still around. Cars today come with it already installed in it. You have to subscribe to it to use it. Gilster has become a basic supporter. Thank you for joining the channel today, Gilster. I appreciate that so very, very much. That means a heck of a lot to me, man. That means I've got to fix up my end credits and add you to the basic supporter list. Thank you. That means so much to me. I appreciate you doing that, Gilster. And of course, that means that you have access to all the special things that channel members do. You have a special badge by your name that will change colors the longer you stay a member. You have access to special emojis like X-Ray Boy emoji and Superpowers emoji and Masters of the Universe emojis that only our channel members can use. You also have access to exclusive videos that are not available to anyone but the channel members, and any exclusive live streams that I decide to do that are just going to be channel members only. So thank you for joining the basic supporter, which is only $3 a month. There are other tiers. The Weird-Oh tier is $5 a month, and it goes up to Fantastic Ones and the Adventure Team. So check that out when you get a chance, and I appreciate that. Do I remember 1-800-COLLECT? I think I remember that. You can make collect calls that way. Why do that when you can just dial the operator and say, I'd like to make a collect call to blah, 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 whatever the number is that you want to do. It's been long overdue, Bill. Thank you, Gilser. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Yes. John over at Walmart Cardboard says, see, even Kenner knew that Mask was all about the vehicles and not just the figures. I agree with that. I wasn't a Mask person growing up. I do remember when they came out, they were pretty damn cool. I can tell you that. I really liked the line, but I never collected it and probably won't collect it now because I've got my irons in too many fires here. My money has to go where it needs to go. Right now, my money's going towards a new computer, and that's all the monies that are collected from channel memberships and subscribing and all that through Patreon and Super Chats is going straight into a new computer. There's a gas station in my town that still has a payphone. Is it a working payphone? I see where payphones used to be all over the place, but there's no actual phone there anymore. And I didn't even know that those were a thing. I thought that they'd collected them all up. Get a femputer. I don't need a femputer. I've already got a female that lives here in my house with me, and I don't need anything to compete with it. I can tell you that right now, Boba Higg. Let's hit the music and fun list here, and let's see something that we can play for you guys. I'm kind of partial to maybe getting My Mother Told Me or something like that. Maybe even some Green Sleeves. What do you guys think? You let me know in the chat real quick anything that you guys would like. And Gilster, as becoming a basic supporter today, you get your pick of anything you want on that list. Just let me know in the live chat here what you would like to see. And I would be more than happy to get it queued up here on the queue up list. Matter of fact, let me go into studio mode and go down to the video list here and start queuing stuff up. I think I'm going to go ahead and queue up My Mother Told Me right now. And I'm just waiting for anybody to send me a quick super chat, not super chat, but any kind of chat here in the chat list to let me know what you'd like to hear. If you give me a super chat, you get pick of the list, but just give me some ideas. Dimensionally Transcendental, is that what I think it is? Yes, it is Doctor Who inside the secondary control room with Leela. If you would like to see that, I would certainly queue that up right after My Mother Told Me. Scarborough Fair says, Mary, well, we got our hat trick, guys. So we know what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and get on the videos right now. Thank you, everyone. Time for some music and fun.
now?
If you want to.
It will not affect this.
Affect this? Oh, it's a yo-yo. It's a game. I thought you were enjoying it.
Enjoying it? You said I had to keep it going up and down. I thought it was part of the magic.
Magic, Lena. Magic?
I know. There's no such thing as magic.
Exactly. To the rational mind, nothing is inexplicable. Only unexplained.
So, explain to me how this TARDIS is larger on the inside than the out.
All right, I'll show you. It's because insides and outsides are not in the same dimension. Which box is larger?
That one.
Now, which is larger?
That one.
But it looks smaller.
Well, that's because it's further away.
Exactly. If you could keep that exactly that distance away and have it here, the large one would fit inside the small one.
That's silly.
That's trans-dimensional engineering, a key Time Lord discovered.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He once was a true love of mine. To make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams nor needlework, then he'll be a true love of mine.
And we're back, and I hope you enjoyed that little block of music videos there. And thank you, John, World Made of Cardboard, for telling me how much you enjoyed that TARDIS set that I had put together from AFT downloads back in the day. It's still up there. I'm thinking about reshooting that whole scene so that I'll actually have the figures moving around in there and having him reenact the whole scene. That might be fun to do sometime in the future. And last night I got a lot of requests of stuff to do. One of them being Danny Boy. I got it done today. And everybody wants me to do river dance with Moss Man and the figures all river dancing. That may be something that I can do, but it's going to take me a good while to get that one done. And there's other videos that I've got in mind that I've been wanting to do for years now that I need to sit down and actually get busy working on. And I'm going to get that done. Sally Brown reminds me I need a Triclops, says Shaitan's Hammer. Okay. Yeah, Triclops was one of the harder figures to find. I think they re-released him at some point or another. And, of course, there's the mini-comic version of him as well, which I skipped out on. I tried to get him and missed out on it. And then after I saw what it actually looked like, I'm kind of glad I didn't get him, to be honest with you. What are we looking at? Still at $42 on our Super Chat Go. If we don't make it this weekend, that's all right. And I don't know how much you gave me in that special super thanks earlier today there, Shaitan, but I'll add it onto the list in my mind when I figure out how much that is. And that certainly will go straight towards the goals that we've set for ourselves. They just now have started a renew of him. Okay. I think Triclops was a figure that was, like I said, hard to find. And when it first got released, I had to get him on the secondary market, that being probably Evil Bay, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm glad I did get him. I didn't get him at an exorbitant price. I got him right around the time he was released, when people were hadn't marked him up too much. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to take a quick commercial break one more time. Watch some classic commercials. If you have any suggestions for some classic commercials that you would like to see me feature here on the show on our commercial breaks, let me know. There are ways to contact me. Of course, you can go to the Instagram. And, yeah, that annoying second wave. Yeah, the one no one can find. Are you interested in Filmation Clawful if they release him? Maybe. I've already got a Clawful figure that's in the Origins line. I told myself I wasn't going to go all in on the Filmation cartoon line. I did get the T-Law. That's a good figure to get because that was a beautiful figure. The other one that I'm interested in, of course, is the new Prince Adam with Cringer figure that they're coming out with. I don't want the Prince Adam. I want the freaking Cringer. Cringer is one of my favorite characters in Filmation. And I've said this before, and I'll say it one more time. Cringer is one of the bravest characters on that cartoon show. But you say, he's always scared all the time. He's a scaredy cat. How can he be brave? Look, bravery isn't the absence of fear. Bravery is when you're scared witless, but you're still able to do what you have to do in spite of that. That is the very definition of bravery. I want a T-Line and Beastman from the Filmation line. Yeah, I saw the Beastman figure. I like the head on that, but I'm not too wild about the body or the coloring on that. But the T-Line is probably one of the best figures in this line so far that I've seen, and that is not an exaggeration at all. Maybe the Stratos. Yeah, they're coming out with the Stratos. I made my own Filmation version of Stratos, and I've shown him here on the show before. If you guys want me to dig him out, I'll be more than happy to. But he's buried over there, so you're going to have to give me some incentive, hint, and I'll do that. But yeah, speaking, back to the commercials. If you guys have any old commercials that you want to see from toy lines that I have not yet featured on the show, and you want me to do that, like I said, there's ways to contact me. You can go to the Instagram and follow me at Weird Fantastic Toys there on Instagram and instant message me that way. Or you can send me an email at weirdfantastictoys@gmail.com. That's another way of contacting me. Or you can just leave a comment in the comment sections of any videos that I've done, including this one later. Or you can do it in the featured chat here, so that and I'll rewatch this and see what you post there, and remember to try to do that. As a matter of fact, the mask commercial that you saw earlier was suggested by All Music Fan 88 Jeff here a couple weeks ago. So I got him fixed up with that. So let's hit a commercial break real quick, and we'll be back after these messages.
And now, this message.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in disguise.
Attack the Autobot commander! Call in a Decepticon leader!
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Transformers from Hasbro. The name of the game is Connect 4.
Gotcha. 4 cross. One more game.
Object, connect 4 of your checkers in a row while preventing your opponent from doing the same. But look out, your opponent can sneak up on you and win the game.
I won. Where? I can't. Here, diagonally. Pretty sneaky, sis.
Connect 4, the vertical checkers game from Milton Bradley.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R. Oh, I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, 'cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
Oscar Mayer, the first name in Bologna.
How's that?
Pay attention, please, thank you. It's next day there. Very nice. It's next evening there. Very nice.
Having no choice is no fun. That's why at Wendy's, every hamburger isn't dressed the same. You get your choice of fresh toppings, fresh tomatoes, fresh lettuce, fresh onions, cheese, bacon, and more. Having a choice is better than not.
It's next swimwear.
Choose fresh. Choose Wendy's.
Your dungeon master has placed you in a dreadfully precarious position. You're playing the most phenomenal game ever created. Your skin grows cold from your first glimpse of the enormous beast. It's a product of your imagination. Survival depends on a quick, decisive move. Your choices are limited. Stand and fight, or run. Use your lightning bolt. Victory is yours.
Win the treasure.
TSR Hobbies, Dungeons & Dragons games. Products of your imagination.
They call me Yuckmouth, 'cause I don't brush. Oh, I like my teeth like this. They call me Yuckmouth. No, I won't brush. How's about a little kiss? I got roast beef in my teeth, got some chicken too. Ouch, that's a cavity. Hey, that's new. Well, if you don't brush your teeth, then kids you too can be a Yuckmouth.
Don't be a Yuckmouth. Another nutritional message from the ABC Television Network.
And I am back. Life cereal. Not Kicks, but Life. Look, it's Mikey. He won't eat it. He hates everything. Oh, he likes it. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. I have a bunch of new Optimus Prime, but not the original one. Yeah, I had an original one, dude. And I wish I still did. The trailer would open up and make the little headquarters for him and have this little robot on a little arm. It was kind of cool. And it had little shooting missiles, but they put the shitty springs in it so they wouldn't actually spring out too hard. Love hearing the Scatman's voice after all these years. It's Scatman Carruthers. I remember him in the Harlem Globetrotters, if you remember that cartoon show. And then I think they also guest starred on Scooby-Doo at one time, and that was fun. The Scooby-Doo movies was a cool cartoon show that featured a lot of different characters from different genres. Even Batman and Robin appeared on the Scooby-Doo movies. I need to get my hands on a DVD compilation of the Scooby-Doo movies. So what's you guys' favorite cartoons from back in the early days of Saturday morning? Some of my favorite cartoons are some cartoons that came out. Hong Kong Phooey, there we go. That's a good one. Scooby-Doo movies were fun, yeah. I'm thinking about doing a video about Cadillacs and dinosaurs. We'll cover the whole gambit from the Xenozoic Tales comic book all the way through the Capcom video game and the cartoon show later. Godzilla, dun 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 dun, Godzilla, 15 stories tall. Yeah, I love that cartoon. I've got as many of them I can get my hands on. They released, I think, 2 volumes of that and still didn't release all of them. 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, says Shaitan's Hammer. Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Show. I made a couple of DVD compilations where I tried to recreate the whole Bugs Bunny Roadrunner experience for my DVD collection. Man, those might be something fun to do on a movie night for the members and patrons. Scooby-Doo, the original Scooby-Doo cartoon was a classic. I agree with you there, Radical Mom. That was a cool cartoon. I'd have got away with it too if it hadn't been for you meddling kids, and they'd always take the mask off and reveal. Yeah, that was pretty cool. One of the tropes, and then of course, Hanna-Barbera went on to recreate Scooby-Doo in just about every other cartoon that they did. There was Jabberjaw and all that stuff too. I remember that. Who remembers the Blue Falcon? That was a cool cartoon. I liked the Blue Falcon. Man, I miss the days of Boomerang and Cartoon Network. Space Ghost. And Gilster says Muppet Babies and the Smurfs. I thought the Smurfs were a little annoying, but I did watch them, and I liked at one time to collect the little Smurf figures that were very, very popular at that time. And do you remember they did the knockoff Smurf show called the Snorks? They were the little things under the sea. I don't play anything from the old Godzilla cartoon. Toho will copyright claim the hell out of it. I can imagine. I'm surprised they don't copyright you for your opening music on some of your videos. I guess you got just enough of that so that they can't, right? There's a whole subgenre of Scooby-Doo knockoffs. That is correct. That is correct. Hey, who remembers Speed Buggy? I love Speed Buggy. Space, not space, can't type. All right. Space Ghost. Not a cartoon, but Jason of Star Command and Space Academy. I've got all of those. I got them another way, but I got them, and I can watch them at my leisure. I had a bunch of those little guys, the little Smurfs. Shaitan's Hammer and Hanna-Barbera made most of them, yeah. They did. They ripped themselves off. Is it a rip-off if you rip yourself off? I'm thinking of John Byrne comic book covers right now, where he would basically do the same comic book cover over and over again. Speed Buggy was cool. Yeah, he was. He absolutely was. All right, let's go over here to our music and fun list and see if there's anything you guys want to hear. We're already about an hour and a half into the show here, so we got time to do a few more of these. How about some Green Sleeves, guys? I think I'll queue up Green Sleeves and then and let you guys tell me something you might want to hear off of the list. Funky Phantom, Jabberjaw, Josie and the Pussycats. I like Josie and the Pussycats. Yeah, Jabberjaw was cool. He was a shark, but he wasn't as scary as the other sharks. Filmation homaged itself as well. Yeah, they did. Yes, Green Sleeves. Yeah, let's go down to the music list and get Green Sleeves queued up here. And you guys tell me something else. How about the Wellerman? That's a cool song. Let me get Green Sleeves and the Wellerman queued up. And anyone remember Turbo Teen? I do remember Turbo Teen. And there was another one, Kid Video. I loved Kid Video. I liked the first season better than the second, but Kid Video was pretty damn sweet. Yeah. Get the Wellerman up here where I can keep it up right after Green Sleeves. Somebody tell me something else you want to hear today. I know I got to wash the colors here. We got some new stuff. The Calypso singer Angie Baby. If anybody wants to hear those are some cartoons that used to show on PBS sometimes. Filmation's Ghostbusters and Fat Albert. I loved Fat Albert. Yeah. And War Man of Cardboard says his wife liked kid video. Yeah, I've got some kid videos. At one time, you could get most of the episodes of kid video right here on YouTube. And I don't know if that channel's still up or not. But and you could get them. I think you could get them complete with the music. One of the problems with kid video is there's all that copyright music, the music videos that they showed, and you have to regain the rights to that. Thunderbirds, yes. The puppet shows, yeah. Those were pretty cool. The super animated puppets, yeah. They were pretty dang cool. Let's see. I'm gonna tell y'all what. I'm gonna stick my time as now here in our little hat trick that we're trying to pull up. And I'm wanting you, Angie Baby, please. Yes, we'll get Angie Baby in there for you, Radical Mom. Let me get the list set up here. I'm just sitting here waiting for people to give me some ideas of things to put into the list of stuff to play. So we got Green Sleeves is going to come up. Then we got Angie Baby, That Time Is Now. Let's see, Starfleet has a rocking theme song. It does. I'll have to check that out there, World Made of Cardboard. Let's see here. Right. All right, so I got Green Sleeves, Angie Baby, Angie Baby, and That Time Is Now queued up. Brian May sang it. Okay. I'll have to check that out, John. All right, so I got 3 queued up right now. If you guys want anything else off the list, let me know while the songs are playing, and I'll certainly I'll try to get those queued up on the list. Here, one more time, we'll take a look here at what we got available to us. There's some fun stuff over there too. Some of the skits like Instrument of War. We might do some Huey's Hot Rod before the show's over with. Turbo Teen, wasn't that about a teenager returning to the car? It absolutely was. It was a pretty cool show. I liked watching that. That was on the CBS Supercade. When you see all the details and the puppets and sets on Starfleet, amazing production. Yeah, Shaitan, absolutely. All right, we're gonna hit the next round of music videos, and then come back after that if you guys don't give me any ideas. So here we go.
Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you all night long, delighting in your company. Green sleeves was all my joy, green sleeves was my Green sleeves was my heart of gold, and who but my lady green sleeves? Your vows you've broken like my heart. Oh, why did you so enrapture me? Now I remain in a world apart, but my heart remains in captivity. Green sleeves was all my joy, green sleeves was my delight. Green sleeves was my heart of gold, and who but my lady green sleeves?
are toppled, buildings entire and just crushed and crumbled. I'm not sure if it's safe to report from my vantage point. I really need to leave. So the fences inform me that the surrounding areas are in ruin. I see some people running now. In the opinion of this reporter, if this nation, or in fact the world, ever needed heroes, that time is now. That time is now.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew up her bow, up down, or below my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. The boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed, and he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
And I'm back, and we had a pretty good a bit of music and fun there for a minute, didn't we? All right, looking at the Super Chat goal, we may not make it this weekend, but we're getting damn close at $42, so we got less than $10 to go to get that Super Chat goal. Formatted Cardboard says that Captain Power was ahead of its time. J. Michael Straczynski was a part of that show. The toys failed with the show, and that's why he wanted no toys with Babylon 5. Interesting to know, man. I did not know that. I knew the Captain Power toys failed. I knew that you were supposed to put like a videotape in the video player and on your TV, and the toys would interact with the flashing on the screen. Like the ships would shoot their lasers or whatever. I kind of vaguely remember the Captain Power line. I'll have to dig up some Captain Power commercials when we do our commercials for some like the Mego and Shogun Warriors for Gojitron. That might be kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think in the chat below after the video is over with, and fill that chat section, not the chat section, but the comment section. Fill it up with lots of comments. That really helps the algorithm, and it helps the channel out when you do that. Share these videos and these live streams too, because these live streams are very rewatchable. Thank you so much for the super sticker there. Radical Mom with a Canadian $5 super sticker. It looks like a little cat there. Isn't he cute? And just for that, Radical Mom, you get to pick from the video list here. So let's cue up music and fun here and let you pick something off of that list. Captain Power toys worked with the TV show too in the same way. Parent groups thought the toys were too violent because of it. That's ridiculous. But yeah, that was a thing back then. Hey, Blue Harvest Toys in the house. What's going on, my man? I haven't seen you in a while, Blue Harvest. We're in the midst of having some music and fun here, man. We got lots of stuff on the music and fun list. For all the great music. Thank you, Radical Mom. Pick something that we haven't played today, and I'll be more than happy to play it for you there, Radical Mom. We got some shipping up to Eternia. We got karaoke night that we can play. Hoist the Colors is still up. On Huey's Hot Rod. Played it last night. We got Danny Boy there. Some of you guys that showed up late may not have heard Danny Boy. That's a brand new one. I made it this morning and put it up there, along with Digger the Way Out Dragster. You guys just let me know what you guys would like in the live chat here, and I'll be more than happy to cue that up. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go over there and cue up something right now for you guys to listen to real quick. Let me go into studio mode here while you guys look over the video list, and I'll start queuing stuff up. Okay, Danny Boy, I got you there, Radical Mom. We'll get Danny Boy queued up here and get that going, and maybe some Huey's Hot Rod after that, and then you guys give me an idea here in the chat here what you guys might want. What is Shogun Warriors? I know what that is, but is it in the listing? Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, we played it a little earlier. Hey, there's OBS with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, OBS. I appreciate that a whole lot. OBS also gets to pick from the list anything you want. I got Danny Boy queued up already for Radical Mom, OBS. So and the Shogun Warriors is actually it's the theme song from Great Majinga. It's called Orewa Great Majinga, and got that. You did Danny Boy already? I sure did, girl. I got off my butt and made a video this morning, and I got Digger the Way Out Dragster done this morning as well, OBS, so it's there. Lack would want some Dick Tracy. Yeah, we can pull the Dick Tracy up and then show the episode 1 of Dick Tracy done by our own Joneser. Let me get it up here into the hat trick line that we're fixing up here. So I'll pull that on up there and get that up on ready to go as well. We got Hoist the Colors. We haven't done it yet today. That might be a lot of fun. So we'll see. I'm gonna put Digger up there as well. We might want to see him one more time since we played him earlier today. And some of you guys, man, yeah, Bill's fast. I've got some shortcuts that I do. I gotta admit, but The more you do these, the easier they come, because a lot of the work's already done for you, and you just got to plug stuff into your editor. But so right now, the list is going to start with Danny Boy, and then we'll do Huey's Hot Rod, and then maybe some Dick Tracy after that. But I want to hear from. I know what OBS would like. I know exactly what some OBS would like. OBS would like to have some Hoist the Colors. Am I right or wrong there, OBS? You let me know. Let me know, OBS. You want to hear Hoist the Colors? I'll pull Hoist the Colors up and get it on the list as well. That would be fun to do some Hoist the Colors. Let me put that up here. And all right, Danny Boy, Huey's Hot Rod, Digger, Hoist the Colors, and then Dick Tracy. We got a list going here, folks. If you guys want anything else off of that, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to put it up. It's true. Ocean Breeze Salty hangs out here. There's I Like Salt with a $2 super chat. Thank you, I Like Salt. Good to see you, sir. I see you woke up. You stayed up late with us last night, and we had a lot of fun then, and we're still doing it today. Is it still Saturday? No, it's Sunday, Jeff, and I know what Jeff wants to hear as well. We'll cue it up on the next go-round, but we're fixing to get started here on the next video. We'll start out with Danny Boy.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone, and all the roses falling. It's you must go, and I must buy. But come back when summer's in the meadow. Oh, when the valley's hushed and white with snow. I'll be in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when he come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead instead, I will maybe you'll come and find the place where and kneel and say an Ave for me, and I shall hear the soft and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
Let's fill this thing up with a little home brew. All right. Now Huey is a guy who ain't very smart. He just rambles along in his crazy car. He shows no class and acts like a clock. And there's always a smell around Huey's hot rod. Oh yeah. Dio. A little home brew really makes it feel. He can hardly hold his woody steering wheel. With stovepipe on top, he doesn't show much class. But there's nothing on the road that Huey can't pass. Huey's hot rod, the coolest rod on the scene. Huey's hot rod, the smelling rod feeling mean. His brew isn't leaking and there's holes in the floor. But Huey just keeps coming back for more.
Huey's hot rod ain't exactly Mr. Clean.
Don't make a mistake and tempt him at a light, because before you know it, he'll be out of sight. He'll make you look just like you're standing still, and if his rod doesn't get you, then the awful smell will.
What's that awful smell?
Don't make a mistake and tempt him at a light, because before you know it, he'll be out of sight. He'll make you look just like you're standing still, and if his rod doesn't get you, then the awful smell will.
Hot rod. He's the dirtiest little kid I've ever seen. He smells. What are you gonna do with a kid like that? He's vicious. Doesn't brush his teeth. Doesn't comb his hair. Between his toes. Right.
We know a guy with a real cool scene. He roams the streets in his wild machine, with a full race engine and wheels of mag. He spends every night just looking for drags. Digger the way out dragster, with a gear shift knob high above the floor. Win every race by a length or more. He's always beaten every racing team, with two big slicks and a head full of steam. Digger the way out dragster, anywhere there's a race you'll find him there. Any time of day now he doesn't care. One thing for sure, he always tries to win, and if you aren't convinced, you'll have to go him again. Of all the kids, he's the fastest around. Race after race, he always shuts them down. Every night he's the king of the street. He's the way out dragster who can't be beat. Digger the way out dragster. We know a guy with a real cool scene. He roams the streets in his wild machine, with a full race engine and wheels of mag. He spends every night just looking for drags. Digger the way out dragster, anywhere there's a race you'll find him there. Any time of day now he doesn't care. One thing for sure, he always tries to win, and if you aren't convinced, you'll have to go him again. Of all the kids, he's the fastest around. Race after race, he always shuts them down. Every night he's the king of the street. He's the way out dragster who can't be beat. Digger, the way out dragster.
Has been raised from its watery grave. Do you hear its sepulchral tone? We call to all, pay the squall, and turn your sail toward home.
Okay, Mumbles. Big Boy's on his way to the slammer. Itchy's probably at the bottom of the river. You are in the hot seat. Now, where is Flat Top?
What are you talking about, Brady? I don't know no Flat Top.
No point denying it, Mumbles. We got plenty of photos of the two of you together. Cooperate. Maybe get a lighter sentence.
You got nothing on me. I didn't do nothing on my lawyer. Forget it, Sam. I'm done playing nice. Hit the lights.
Sorry, Mumbles. Looks like you're in for a long night.
You giving me the dirty degree. I don't want my lawyer. This ends when you tell me where Flat Top is. Unfortunately for you, Mumbles, I don't believe you. Sam, why don't you go ahead and see what you can get out of him? I'm getting a coffee.
Calling Dick Tracy. Come in, Tracy.
What do you need, Pat? I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Tracy, Flat Top's out on 5th and G, firing indiscriminately. 2 officers and a few civilians are down. He's screaming for you.
I'm on my way.
Where's Tracy? He doesn't have the guts to face me. I'll kill every copper until I see he shows.
He's out of control. Lost his mind. I'll have to wait for the right moment.
There he is.
Steady, Tracy. He's gonna be out soon. Now! What? Reload? Not now! This is Tracy. Suspect is down. Repeat, suspect is down.
All right, Tracy. Dispatching an ambulance.
And we're back from a little block of music videos and skits. And All Music Fan 88 says I wouldn't like the new Ghostbusters movie. That's interesting. And like I said, the ship's in the dock, but I may hoist that mainsail as soon as I get a chance and check it out. I'm going to watch it. Won't say any more, but I didn't care for it. The actors were good, though. Yeah, and I understand that the original Ghostbusters, except for, the ones that aren't with us anymore, did come back with more than just a cameo, from what I understand. Now, I don't know. I haven't seen it. All I've seen is what is, out there, So, I mean, it looks like it might be good. I don't know what your issue is with it, but you can certainly hit me up on the Insta over here, right there at Weird Fantastic Toys, and give me a DM over there and let me know what your issue was, and I'd like to know. I'm not a big spoiler freak like some folks are. I don't mind being spoiled a little bit about stuff that I'm probably not going to spend a lot of money to go see. I'll watch it another way, if you know what I mean. And we're getting about close to showtime here, folks. And hey, Eternian Ellipse, Sir Clifton, I haven't seen you in a while, my man. Glad to see you hanging out with us today. Looks like we hit our goal. We went over the goal today, so thank you everyone who's helped me out with Super Chats today. We still need one more subscriber to hit that 920 mark that I was going to try to hit this weekend, but we still got time to do that before the weekend's over. I was going to see it, but I'll see. Hey, the way I feel about that, some folks like things that other folks don't. You never know. I hold my opinion until I see it for myself. And I haven't seen enough to make a decision. So, you may enjoy it in spite of certain things that may be in it. So we'll just have to wait and see. How you been doing there, Cliffy? Let me know, man. And maybe you want to hang out with me later today. I mean, I can set up something so that we can do that. You know how to hit me up, man. But going back to our music and fun list, I think we got time for a couple more before I call it a day. So let me pull that up here. What have we not heard today? Let me look on the list. Now, I know Warman Cardboard was wondering about RLY Great Majinger, which is I call Shogun Warriors here on the list. I may play that just for you if you're still with us there, John. Let me know in the chat there if Warman Cardboard, if you're still here with us. Looking down the list here at some of the music that we haven't played yet. Well, today we haven't done the Calypso Singer. That's hilarious. I came through the window. And we haven't done Shipping Up to Eternia yet. Definitely go see it. You might love it. There you go. Thank you, Jeff. I'm going to see it. You know what I mean. I'm going to see it. And he's kind of holding back because he didn't want to spoil it for us, and I can understand that. And So let's see. Looking at the list here, shipping up to Eternia, we haven't done. Heard my name, I think. Yeah, you did, John. Did you want me to replay Shogun Warriors for you? Let me know in the chat down there, and I'll be more than happy to do that. We got the Calypso Singer we haven't done. War Made of Cardboard may or may not want to see Shogun Warriors. I'm going to go ahead and get in the studio mode here and go down to the video list and queue up the Calypso Singer for us, because if we're going to play them, we're going to play them, Jack. Get it going. And we want to do some shipping up to Eternia as well. So let me pull that up there so we can play that later. And see about that. There's the Calypso Singer. I'm going to go ahead and get that queued up. And you guys let me know if there's anything there on the list that we haven't played yet that you guys may want to hear. You're in charge, but if you want to play it again, but others first. All right, I'll get it up there for the last one on the list. I got a hat trick going, but if anybody's got any suggestions here, let me know now. So we're going to do Calypso Singer, shipping up to Eternia, and we're going to close out with Shogun Warriors, unless anybody wants anything else. You let me know there in the chat, and I will be more than happy to queue that up for you. So here is the list of music and fun. Angie Baby. All right. Hey, and All Music Fan 88 may want to hear the karaoke night as well. So we'll play Angie Baby again, and we'll do karaoke night too. How about that, Jeff? Sounds like we got enough there to finish out the show with. So let's get started, folks. And here we are. Hope you guys can hear those ducks going. It's time to say goodbye. But before I go, I want to point out, got the Instagram here, Weird Fantastic Toys. If you are a patron or channel member with an Instagram, hit me up on the Instagram and let me know. We have a special chat there on Instagram just for channel members and patrons, and I would love to add you in if I haven't already done so. You can find me on the Instagram. You can find me, I got a Facebook page out there, Weird Fantastic Toys there. You can check that out. I do check my messages on Facebook occasionally, but mainly on Instagram. I have an email at weirdfantastictoys@gmail.com. And yeah, I think Majinger would purposely shoot the left and right missiles just to leave the middle one to send a message. There you go, John. And I'm glad everybody was here today. Thank you for all the super chatters today. I like Salt, Ocean Breeze Salty, and of course Radical Mom. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I think everybody has done a great job this weekend of supporting the channel. We met our goal once again. We're going to get paid in April, so thank you so much, everybody. And we're going to get that money towards a new rig for in here. If you haven't subscribed yet, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody for joining me today. If you have any requests for some songs that I haven't done yet or added to the list, let me know and I'll put them on the thing to do. Thank you. I like Salt. It has been a great Sunday. It's been a great weekend, and the weekend passes by so fast. I got to go to work tomorrow, and I hope this week passes by as fast as the last one did, because it seemed like we just had done a Sunday hangout together just like that, and here we are again at the end of this one. So I hope you guys will join me next time here on Weird Fantastic Toys. In the meantime, everybody have a good journey.
Special thanks to the channel supporters. Without your help, these adventures would not be possible. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please hit like, subscribe, and share the video.